Hey guys, this is D.I.Y Eddie. Here's another video here. Now we're getting ready to sell our house. And in a lot of the cabinets here, so you can see a lot of them have damage. They're really dirty. I just cleaned this side, but I haven't finished it yet. I just want to kind of show the technique that I'm using. I'm just using an all-purpose cleaner. This one happens to be from Target. Using standard, was it 2-inch brush, terry towel, Old English oil. You got 2 microfiber towels, and then Severathane touch-up marker. So for this one, I actually found the best one is red mahogany. Now it doesn't match it. They only have about 6 markers like this one. They have some more like on Amazon and stuff from a different brand, but they're basically the same. So this one just makes, I like it because it's darker. So I'm gonna go ahead and just begin the process here. So just try to match whichever one it is that matches yours, and you want to shake this up real good before you use it. So on here, the first thing I do is clean the whole thing. And don't mind the LOL dolls there. So the first thing is I just go ahead and spray the cabinet. So I'm going to do this top portion first. So I'm going to spray it there. I'll use the brush to get on the edges that I can't get. So I'll just go like this real quick. So you have to be very careful with the all-purpose cleaner. So I just go a little bit light on the top because it does take out some of the stain on here. Now these cabinets are pretty cheap, I want to say. These came with the house and we haven't done anything, but so the first things, so as you can see there, it's taking a little bit off, but it's not much, it's not noticeable once we get the Old English on there. It'll definitely help. But as you can see right there, just a simple cleaning helps there. I'll go ahead and get my towel, get under here. See that there? We'll get the edge here. So if I do see like little spots like that, I just go ahead and rub them out. This one as well, as you can see that little spot there. Sometimes you have to put a little bit more of the all-purpose cleaner, but I don't like putting a lot of it. I went ahead and take the knobs off. It's easier for me to clean. So, okay, let me continue here. So on here, I also use the brush down here and the edges everywhere. Here, here, and then I go ahead and oil it up. And the last part I do is the inside here. Go ahead and clean all this stuff up. So you just, same thing with this one, I just go ahead and spray. That's so. And I just use the towel and just go ahead and just run it across and clean it. So I'm not going to oil the inside, but I just want to clean the inside of the cabinets. Like that. That looks way better already. But you can still see all of this fading. So that's when this marker comes in handy. So there's a technique that I use, and it's just, I did all my kitchen cabinets. Now I'm over here to the bathroom. And then we're going to go ahead and clean all the baseboards and stuff after. You get it ready to sell, all the deep clean that needs to be done before it's sold. Or before put it up for market. So let me go ahead and finish this, and then I'll be back for the next step. Okay, so I finished cleaning these 2 doors. There's not really any dust now. All this lint here that was left by the terry towel, I just grab a regular paper towel and just kind of rub it across. Now it usually takes care of the rest of the lint. Get it ready for the color here, the stain applicator or what do they call it? Touch-up marker, touch-up and staining. So there's that. So technique that I use, that I've learned to use on these specific cabinets is, so that's what it looks like. Now the tip here, this is white when you get it brand new, and then it, of course, when the stain goes into the tip there, it turns the color. So on the napkin here, I just want to push it down a couple times because I've already used it. You could see a little bit shiny on there. So on here, let's see, make sure my hand's not in the way. So let's say for this edge, right, I don't go directly like this. I get it on the side and I start just kind of working it. I turn it while I go, so you can see it's already starting to darken it. So I'm gonna let that dry, so I'll just go across. If it starts drying out a little bit, see, like I got that piece right there, just rub it with my hand real quick. You don't want to let it dry because it dries pretty quick. So here, right, go like this, and then see, this is a bigger area. So on the back side, kind of go like that real quick. Remember, you got, like I said, it was layering, so you're gonna keep pushing it down if there's not enough coming out. Get this, and that dark spot, I just rub it off so you don't get a dark spot, but it did darken the top. Okay, so we're just going to continue here. Now this is not going to be perfect. It's not going to be like a new cabinet, right? But it is going to help it a lot. So we have that there. So we have it here, right? Okay, so as you can see, it's already darkening that piece. So, and then when you go over it again, so it's going to dry, right? It's not going to dry instantly, but so you have to wait on that. So we'll come back to that one. This edge piece right here. Okay, so this is going to be actually a little bit tough because see that part right there on the inside? That's the inside of it. So we're going to have to get the towel ready, the same towel I used. Go ahead and push it in, right, as much as we can. Rub it off. You see, so it's starting to darken right there. Now on these ones, go ahead and color there. I'm just use my finger because you don't want it to rub all the way off. You go ahead and grab that. You see the little dot there? So then I rub it with my finger very lightly. You just want to go ahead and just darken those spots. Kind of. You see that? It's like almost like disappearing. See? It's a very good technique. It's trial and error. I can't say I'm an expert on this. So you want to go same thing here. You could see right away the total difference from what it was before to what it is now. Now there's a little bit of lightning here now, I'm telling you. So this house was actually rented out before we got it, and wherever it was tore it up. They had kids. They had like, I don't know how many, I think 5 or 6 kids, 10 pets. But you can see already, so this side, already just looking at it, you can see the difference between what it was before to what it is now. Now this top edge here is going to be almost the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and keep coloring. So you want to, every time it starts drying, you want to push it down a little bit. See how it's dark right there? You want to go ahead and, sorry, my hand keeps getting in the way. I'm trying to hold the phone while I do this. So as I push it down, you get more. So it's like a marker, right? So we're here. I'm going to go ahead and rub this here. So you got the little dark spot on the back. Go ahead and try to rub like that. So you just get the napkin. I just made it into a little point. Rubbed it back and forth there. Just take it off. As you can see from here to here, the difference. So let me go ahead and finish this side up, and then we'll go over the bottom here the same way I did the top. And then I'll come back to the doors here, and I'll come back. So I'll have this top part finished. When I come back, we're going to start on the doors and show the techniques that I use to do the corners here. That's paint, and that's paint. I don't, oh, some of it flakes off, okay. So if it flakes off, that's good, but I tried a couple of the pieces here. I don't want to use anything that's going to scratch it. See, that part's hard to come off. The other one kind of chipped off, but if you're able to take these off, you know, a good way, let me know. See, like I have paint there, paint there, paint there. And I've tried, you know, I don't want to scratch. See, like that little piece right there, I don't want to scratch. So go ahead and put that there. We can darken here, here. Let's see, this cover, oh, look at that. Actually looks better, so we'll just put a little dot there. See that there? Put a dot here. Kind of just try to hide that bright blue. This whole house is blue, so that looks better. If you could take this off without messing with it, as far as the finish on here, like sanding it down. If you know a technique, please share in the comments. See, like we got that scratch right there. Rub that across here. Go ahead and just kind of soften it right there. And like I said, it's not going to be perfect to where you're not going to see anything, but it's going to be 10 times better than what it looked like before. And it's actually going to look like they're decent cabinets and not really worn down to potentially, you know, if you have a potential buyer, you don't want them to leave just because the cabinets are a little bit worn down. You don't want to they don't want to put an offer on there. So in here, see that right there. So we'll go ahead and color that so you can see it there. And just rub the fingers soft, not so much. Now, if you want to go another layer, go ahead and make sure we're good there. Go ahead and go there. Remember, you soften it, try to kind of even everything out. You see, it's starting. So this isn't an exact match. It's pretty close. It's dark enough to kind of hide some of the imperfections, but it's not the exact color. As you can see, it's darker, but with me being able to apply it, rub my finger, and being able to kind of work it in, you can see, look at this side. You can't see where the blue spots are at. Look at this side. It looks almost like nothing ever happened. The top still needs another layer. The bottom, I'm going to work on this part, and I'll come back. Okay, so I wanted just to show a quick, see, it's my first coat here, second coat here, first coat up here, and you still see a little bit there, a little bit here. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to look a lot better. So especially when you oil it, that's when the magic, this stuff right here, Old English, stuff works magic. Okay, so I did about 3-4 coats up here. You can see it looks really, really good. Front face, I'm still letting this area dry here. I had to go over it a couple of times, a little bit heavier. This side, you know, these little things I won't be able to take out. But so I'm gonna let that dry while I work on this. So on here, now that it's all clean, go ahead and shake the pen. So the first parts that I want to do is the joints. You see how the joints are right there? It's a little light, so let me go ahead and open it just a little bit. Go ahead and just, I mean, you don't have to do this, but to me, just that little bit. You see that? I mean, you're already going through all this effort, right? Do the whole thing. So on here, so like there, you just go ahead and then we're good there. So then when you close it, that side looks good too. So same thing applies here. You know, the little corners there. You want to go ahead and either this way, or if it's bigger like that area, you want to just dab it, like you see right here. So you just kind of just dab a little bit. But okay, so we'll leave that alone. So you can see there, it's starting to darken on the first coat. On there, we got a little bit there, a little joint there. Let's go ahead right there. This thing is, because if you let it sit, you're going to start seeing the marker marks all over. So that's why I use my fingers to give it a rub the oil. What is the? I don't know if it's a some type of maybe varnish with the stain together. Maybe like an all-in-one type of pen. I'm not. It dries pretty quickly, so you have to be fast. So on here's the same thing. So go ahead and go down a little edge right there. Go ahead and do that. A little spot right there. So you can see there from here to here. Now see that light spot right there? I'm gonna go ahead and just cover it real quick. It's like it's gone. Now, see, like the inside, I mean, these cabinets are, I'm sorry about that. So here, like, I need to clean that. That's probably like toothpaste or something. I still need to clean this part. So let's go ahead and spray just a little bit right there. And just grab our brush. Try to see if we could get ourselves in there before we start. Okay. That's going to be hard. But let me go ahead and clean that out. Okay, so that's probably the best I'll be able to clean it there. Remember to always cap it too, because this thing dries really fast, so you don't want it to just dry it on you. Then you have to go buy it. This, I want to say this is about $6. I'm not sure how much they charge for any of this work, but I mean it's not hard work. It's not at all. It just takes a little bit of time. So depends how you know how perfect you want it. So see, like that, and then just rub it with the grain. So you rub this way and you rub this way. The little corners there, and then go ahead and do like here, and then you got this part here, there. So the reason why I like going like this instead of like this, like I just did, is you could see that there was buildup there, and I had to run my finger across. But if I go like so, it only concentrates the ink to that corner. See, like here, I'm gonna go ahead and go that way, go that way. Go ahead around where the knobs went. Even though it's going to get covered, but you won't see any of the surrounding, like any of this stuff here. Okay, so we can go here. So you got that little piece in there. So we can go there, go there. We're going to need our napkin. Okay. Little piece right there. Need a napkin again. There. Get the little blue there. Not much we could do about that. Just try to cover it. And then down here. So I'll continue that part, but I want to show you down here. So down here, the corner, go ahead and do the same. But in here and back here. So back here, I go ahead and push it to get ink on there. Go ahead, rub it across. You have to be fast. Grab that. Grab it. And there it is. So that's the best way that I've found that works for me. See, on here's the same. So you go there, go get the napkin, get all the buildup that was left over, and you see how it just darkened it up real quick. Let's go ahead and hit that right there, even if it's darker. I'd rather have that darker than blue color. Okay, so then we'll hit this one more time, and this bottom part, if we can. If you can't, try to go maybe like that, see if that works for you. I usually lay down and then get it from this side. We still need to clean all down there, but let me finish this door. I'll show you a comparison from this door to this door, even though they don't have the same damage. They have about roughly about almost identical. They have damage down there, up top, on the sides, and the bottom. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and lay on the floor and work on it, and I'll be back. Okay. So this is side-by-side comparison. Now this one is what I want to say is good. Now you could do as much as you want. You could try to get every nick and everything you want, but at the end of the day, they are old cabinets. Unless you strip them, refinish them, do all that, they're never going to be perfect how they are when they're brand new. But you could get them really close and really nice looking. But you could see this door I still haven't done compared to this door that I just did. And all up here, I mean, I'll let you be the judge and see which one you like better. But this one, once I oil it, it's just gonna look really, really nice. Let me go ahead and do that door, and I'll show you guys after. Okay, so this one's already done right here. I have a little friend with me, one of my daughters. But so here I'm just grabbing this Old English, and I have two rags. So one is soaked with oil, and the other one is going to be a cleanup rag. So with this one, I just kind of fold it there. I apply it on one end, and I come over here, and then I just go and I follow. You can already see the difference, but I just go and I follow the grain pattern here as much as I can. Go around here. If you could take these off, take them off, if you want to. So here's that part. You can see it's shiny now. We're just gonna let it penetrate, and then let me go ahead and do this part, and then I'll get back with you on the finished product. So here's the one in the master. I'm gonna use the same technique. So you can see here, you got, I don't know if that's nail polish, this big old gash here, all the edges up top there. You got some toothpaste up there, stuff. I mean, they're really worn down. So I'm gonna go ahead and first start taking all the knobs off, and then go ahead and continue on the rest of the process like I did on the other one. I'm letting the other one dry right now. The oil, well, not dry, but I'm just letting it soak in as much as I can. So let me continue here. I'll be back on this one. Okay, so spent about 30 minutes on the whole thing. So you could see the cabinet there. This is before oiling. So, I mean, you can just tell right away it's so much better. And then down at the bottom, I also cleaned that with the all-purpose cleaner, and went and hit a couple spots there before I oil. So let me go ahead and oil, and then we'll do the other one. Okay, so this is the finished. I just got my second rag. I just went over it. See how shiny it is, how glossy. That's how nice it looks. Check that out. That's the finished product over here. Go ahead and put the toilet roll back. I wiped the knobs down with the Clorox wipes. Just kind of disinfect them and get all the nasty stuff off the back. So that's ready. Look at that. Looks brand new. So now, I have to continue doing everything else, but this is just focused on the cabinet. So make sure you hit the other one real quick. Okay, so here's the master bathroom. You can see I already rubbed the oil, and then I used a second rag. I cleaned all the handles and put them all back, but Let me know if this helps you. Definitely, I think I think this was maybe $5, and then the pen was a couple more dollars. I think it was like $6. And, you know, the rags, I just had them here at the house. But make sure you keep them separate. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.